And that is puppy. And that's where you come in to, oh, look at this. What a good boy. That's where you come in and help him to understand he's safe. And there's a fine line there, just like kids. It's like, how much do you help him versus letting him figure it out? And did you watch the videos?
Yes.
So you notice when we were doing the role play with the leash, and he was over here with the pool, and he's all freaky, and all of a sudden he just started getting in the pool and getting on this.
Away, and next thing you know, he's in there.
He's on the pool, and then he was on this. There we go. I'll put
right up there, no problem.
yeah, now he doesn't care. Good boy. Well, then we can start to structure it and build it into a job. You need probably, well, depends on how big he's going to be. There's only one size larger, but you could get a different brand. This is the largest size that I have.
And you know what? It doesn't have to be big to motivate him.
No, and he will. You'll find as long as he's not living on it 12 hours a day, he'll get on there and find his own comfort level.
Oh yeah.
What a good boy. Yeah, I want to introduce that. We're going to meet and greet with people, and we're going to introduce them to the concept of place because they are connected. If you have people coming to your house, and it may not show it now, but coming to your house and he gets excited, plus you got another dog, this is a job for him. We structure this. And now that he's on it, oh, I'm so proud of you. You are such a good boy. Yes, you are. You are so. You won the lottery of homes, my friend. Yeah. Yeah, you won the lottery of homes, my friend. Yes, you did. Lucky you. Oh, that's interesting.
That's early, isn't it?
No, between 5 and 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably about right. And if he,
I thought it was a bit early.
that's because you don't want him to grow up.
Maybe, I guess. But I mean, look at the size of him.
Yeah.
I mean, grow up.
Now
I'm hoping he's going to slow down a bit.
Yeah, I was just going to say he's probably going to have. They have growth spurts. Usually, one happens between 3 and 4 months. The other thing to watch for, he'll have another one now between 6 and 8 months. And another thing that happens, and it's something to watch for with him, is a second fear period. Like he's come through a pretty big one because, like you say, he was afraid of a lot of things, and we may get him through that. But then things that never bothered him before might all of a sudden start to bother him, like spook him. Don't worry about it. Just continue like you would normally do. Like you lure him through. You just act like there's no difference. Like you can't. What you can't do is go, "What's wrong with you? That was okay last week." Just recognize it's not okay this week.
Yeah.
But we're going to work through it, right, bud? Okay. All right.
Behind the pug quite often.
Behind. Oh, does he really? That's funny.
Because
Oh, what a good boy.
Wiser, right?
Yeah. You're pretty much taking that over now, aren't you? We're going to let you just get on and off that for a good while here. What do you think? That's pretty polite greeting.
It is.
That's very polite. Yep.
Yeah, there's not much in the way of aggression in him, which I'm glad.
Yeah.
I don't see any of that.
No. Well, no, you don't. And you want it. That's why you want to be careful with the audience that you put him in front of as far as other dogs go. If he is, and particularly around Dobermans, and I like Dobermans, they're smart. They're like these guys. They're bred for purpose. Mm-hmm. But oftentimes they are with owners that don't know what they have. And you can easily end up going backwards with him by the owner going, it's okay, he's friendly. But watch what the owner's doing with the dog. If she's hanging on like this, like hanging, I'll put this in front of the camera. If she's hanging on like this and says, it's okay, he's friendly, you just want to keep going. And if the dog is out in front of her and in any way ignoring her, you want to keep going. The best way to meet them is if the dog is calm and you can walk together, side by side. And then they'll air sniff, and then you can drop the leashes and keep walking.
The first time they met, it was a he,
Mm-hmm.
had hold of the Doberman, and the Doberman got down into a crouch,
Okay.
ears back.
Yeah.
So I thought, that's not good. Like he looks like he's ready to leave, but he
Right.
said, "Oh no, he's not
That's
aggressive."
sometimes a play thing. Yeah.
Then he attacked him. So
Yeah. Ears back is usually the telltale.
That ended.
Yeah.
Now, about a week ago, we met in the field, and of course he's quite a bit bigger now.
Yeah.
Not assertive in any way.
Right.
The other one is.
Okay.
And he said, "Do you want to try again?" I said, "Oh, sure, let's let them, but this time I'm just going to let go of the lead."
Yeah.
And he did as well. And they sniffed each other, and the next thing you know, they're playing.
Bingo. See, it's the energy that goes down the leash.
Yeah.
Because no matter how hard you try, particularly with a Doberman, if you even do just that, or you just squeeze a little
You're
bit.
tensing.
I'm tense. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Yeah.
So the advantage of leaving the leashes on is if things go wrong, you've got something to grab.
That's why I wanted
Yeah.
it still on there. I wanted to chase them down.
Yeah, and then you can have them walk around the field with them, and if they start to rock and roll and things get, sometimes they get wrapped up in the leashes, you can take the leashes off then. Well, that's perfect. That's it's not always that you don't always get the opportunity to do that, to be able to drop the leashes and have things be safe. What do you think there, bud?
Out really well. Now
Good.
They play.
They'll be good now.
All good.
Yeah, they'll be good now. So now, and that was a good experience for you because you see what I had mentioned that to you before, that meeting on leash always causes problems. And if you can get in a situation, because it gives them a choice. Two things happen with a leash. A dog perceives a leash as a restraint. Therefore, there's no way for freedom and there's no way to get away. Therefore, they're trapped. And the second thing is, it's a telegraph to the brain from the nervous energy of the owner.
Absolute sense.
Yeah.
He said your dog must have had a problem. Well, he had not worms. He was on medication from the Peterborough Humane Society.
Oh yeah.
For I think it was intestinal worm.
Yeah.
Puppy, right? Most of them get it.
Yeah.
He said my dog always knows when another dog is sick, and that's when he gets aggressive. So that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Well, it doesn't.
It sounds like voodoo stuff.
Well, it's potential, but it doesn't usually happen with dogs they've never met.
Right.
What happens is with dogs that have lived together and have been friends for their whole lives. Okay. One of them gets sick.
And they smell that?
Yeah, they smell it. You don't know it. And now all of a sudden they're aggressive towards the other dog. And this is heartbreaking for people because what they're doing, their instinctive brain says, you're of no value to this pack anymore. And in fact, you're consuming limited resources and we need to get rid of you.
Right.
Even though we know there's ample for everything. But the dogs don't sense, it's an instinct.
Chickens do that too.
They do.
I had chickens. I lost them this past year to raccoons, but I noticed that they would pick on one that was sick.
Yeah, I used to, and then of course we feel sorry for the sick ones, right? I used to separate them and I'd name them and all that stuff.
Oh,
yeah, we had the same thing. So, I mean, what he's saying is true, but I'm not really agreeing with it in that context, but it could have been.
Really buying into it because now one of the other dogs that we walk with on a regular basis, they've already got along. And that Doberman attacked that one.
Yeah. Oh, is that right?
And it's
was he on a leash at the time?
No.
Okay.
It was off the leash.
Okay.
And they usually meet and greet, and it's no problem.
Right.
Because these dogs have known each other for a couple of years now. So.
Yeah.
So he said, well, that dog's got to be sick. And I guess it could be. I mean, it's an older dog.
Yeah, exactly. Could be, but maybe not. It's hard to say. All right. So he's had his little sniff around. He's been on and off of this.
Still investigating.
Still checking things out.
Still looking at that.
So I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you the meet and greet with people approach with this dog and you with him. We'll do this second, right? You're kind of like a dog that's almost impossible not to like.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Gets along with everybody, every dog. How big do you think he's going to get?
About 180.
Oh my goodness.
Depending on how much boer bull's in there, because boer bull is more stout, but Cane Corso.
South African.
Yeah. The Italian Mastiff or the Cane Corso part of it is generally where the size comes from, and that's why.
Neapolitan is the Italian Mastiff.
Neapolitan's French.
No,
aren't they French?
No, the Neapolitan is what they bred. The Romans bred the Neapolitan mixed with something else.
Oh yeah.
To get the war dogs, which is the Cane Corso.
Right.
The French bulldog is red in color and has the most highest.
So I had a Neapolitan Mastiff here, and they had big jowls and wrinkly faces.
Very, very heavy.
Yeah, and totally oblivious to the whole world.
Yeah, the Cane Corso gets not as heavy.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's been